Hello, everybody. This is Young Drew from FreakSounds, and I'm coming at you guys with a little review for Teenage Emotions by Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty is a rapper from Atlanta. He has recently come up in 2016 as he dropped Lil Boat, which was a really huge success. It was really new, something new that was brought to the industry, brought to the hip hop scene. And a lot of people liked it. A lot of people liked his energy, how he was very pop, how he went about himself. And I really liked the album too. And I like Summer Songs too as well. And I mean, Summer Songs 2, I don't think nearly was as good as Lil Boat, but it was also pretty good. And now we're on Teenage Emotions, his third full album. It is 21 songs, pretty long. There's a lot of singles in there. There's, I think, like 5 or 6 that have already been like uploaded to SoundCloud if you already go there, that it's already been dropped. Darnell Boat opens up the album. He introduces Lil Yachty and Lil Boat, kind of talks a little bit. He's supposedly Lil Yachty's uncle in his own head because he has 3 different personalities, you know, Yachty, Boat, and Darnell Boat. But yeah, he introduces them, and then he says that Lil Yachty's going to start it off. Lil Yachty is more of the happy type. That is his happy personality, the one that likes to sing more love songs and stuff like that, because that's just him. Now, in Lil Boat, on the other hand, he is the one who doesn't give a fuck and does more songs, like more trap style songs, and ones where with more profanity, I guess you would say. With the first song on the album, we have Like a Star. That's where Darnell introduces everybody, and Yachty goes on, and he starts talking about fame and how it's affected him, how he feels about it. And that's really a big thing about this whole entire album, is how fame is, people hating on him, girl troubles, just general Lil Yachty stuff. I don't really think it's honestly deviated much from his first albums. I think he's kind of going with the same flow, and that's one of the problems I've been seeing, is he came in with this new energy, this new passion for music, a new way of doing music, and now I feel like he's kind of just almost stayed with it, but we'll get into that with later tracks. The second song we have is DN Freestyle. DN Freestyle is it's the second song on the album, and I think it's honestly very underwhelming. The flow is a little lazy. I don't know, the beats, just how his voice meshes with the beat and all that. I just don't think it really brings as much energy as I really expect from someone like Lil Yachty, or I want from him, especially on a second song on the album, where I really feel like he should have brought maybe from Like a Star, which is a more softer, not sad, but song about fame and emotions. And he tries to bring in a hard freestyle when the freestyle's not really that hard. And then some more songs on the album. We have All Around. All Around's a decent song. It's an all-around decent song, I guess you would say. But has a few features on it. Kemya, I think you say the name, and then YG. Both of them are pretty good. I really like the YG's feature. The other feature with a little, I don't know. I've never heard the person, but I think it went well. I think the song All Around was pretty good. And then later on the album, we move into songs like Dirty Mouth, which is where Boat comes out. This is his Dirty Mouth side. This is the one where he is very vulgar, uses a lot of profanity, and it's a hard-hitting banger. It's not as much as I would expect. There's some few songs from Lil Boat and some songs too, which I think got a little bit more of a banger. I like bangers. Bangers are good, but it's pretty good. It's probably one of the better songs on the album, I would say. Then we move on to another song, Peekaboo. This one is one of the latest singles he dropped off the album, probably one of the ones that got the biggest hype. It had the feature with Migos, had the music video and all that. It's a good song as well. I almost think Peekaboo is a little, he says Peekaboo too many goddamn times. That's all I gotta say, because I feel like he keeps saying it, and he doesn't really bring much else to the whole entire song besides the Migos. The Migos kind of bring all of the substance to the song, and then Lil Yachty is just saying Peekaboo. But it's whatever. It's a decent song. The beat's pretty good. And I mean, I can listen to it at a party or something like that. And it's not that big of a deal. And then around the middle of this album, there just gets to a lot of songs. It's just a lot of the same song. Like that's one thing I've noticed with Yachty now. It's like after 3 albums, he hasn't deviated the content or anything from his previous stuff. And like after Peekaboo and like up throughout most of like from, I don't know what song that is, up until around 10 or something like that. A lot of the songs are just kind of really similar, really auto-tuney, just songs about fame, money, bitches, all the same goddamn shit every time. And there's just, I don't know, it's 21 songs, and for the middle of the album, it's just all like the same song. In my opinion, fairly close. I mean, it's nothing new. Maybe they're not the same song, but it's nothing new. I'm trying to hear some new Lil Yachty. I'm trying to hear what he's trying to really evolve his sound and bring to what position he's gotten himself into. Because Lil Yachty has done so much since 2016. Like, he has his Sprite commercials. He has so many like killer albums that people like. He's now signed to QC. He works with Migos and stuff like that, all so fast, and all because of this energy and everything that he did and he brought to the industry. And now he just keeps doing the same thing. And that's where I really would like to see Yachty be able to expand more and actually be able to move into a little bit more of a just change it up a bit. That's all I'm asking. One more song in the middle part that I actually kind of liked. It's Lady in the Yellow. It's not, I don't know. There's a few parts of it that are a little weird, but in general, I kind of like the flow with it. I kind of like how his auto-tuning voice goes over the beat and how it just Little Miss Yellow or whatever. I don't fucking know. Then we move on to some songs like X-Bang that has Evander Grimm on it. And this song is actually pretty good. I like this song a bit. I've never heard Evander Grimm before. Evander, I think that's how you'd say his name. But it's a decent song. He tries to bring in some of the new like SoundCloud influence, like auto-tuning style, like the new SoundCloud rap. He's trying to introduce that into his music, which I understand. I think it's a good move for him. And I like the song quite a bit, but there's just one goddamn lyric that just pisses me the fuck off.
You stinky and dirty like farts.
Okay, we'll move on from that song. Then we have a song, Bring It Back. Bring It Back is a pretty good song, but I cannot get over the fact that I keep hearing the Rick Roll drums in the song. Like, I don't know if they're the same exact drums, but they sound pretty goddamn close. He tries to bring, I think it's like 80s style to it, and I don't know. It's a good song. I just can't get over the fact that I hear Rick Roll every fucking time I listen to it. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Then the album comes to Running with a Ghost. Running with a Ghost is kind of like a slower song. I think Lil Yachty would be the one who is singing this one. And it's even not a slower song, but a more mellow-tuned, melodic song. And I actually like that song quite a bit. That's one of the highlights, I think, of the album. Another song, Made of Glass. This song is Lil Yachty basically talking about how he likes this girl. He has a crush on this girl, but she basically sees through him like glass, and that's something that he really struggles with, coping with and dealing with. And it's so weird because he has all these other songs about fame, just getting all these bitches and all this shit, but he still also comes introspective about not being able to get with certain girls or something like that because they just see through him, I guess, because he's made of glass. To end off the album, we have the song Mama. Mama is a very good song, I think. Especially for him because his mom is such a big part of his entire life. If he posts on Instagram all the time about pictures of his mom, how much he loves her, what he buys her. And I really think that's a really good thing that's showing what really Yachty's trying to do. Like, and he always talks about trying to feed his friends and like give them the opportunities they need. And he's just trying to bring his whole family and friend group up as he comes up. And I really think that's the most respectable thing about Yachty. And that's what I really like about his message and what he's trying to do. And even though this album I don't think is the best album he's produced, but I really respect him as a person and what he's trying to do for himself and the people around him. I think I like this album a bit. I think I like it more than a bit, but it's just that I just think it's so much similar to all of his other previous material. It's hard for me to really give it the most, just to like it as much as I want to, because there's a lot of songs I like, there's a lot I don't, there's a lot I think of the same song that's been on another album before. But when it all comes down to it, it's a decent album altogether. It's a little long though. That is one thing. 21 songs, especially reviewing this album, like it takes so long to actually take in all the material, all the content, and all that stuff. Because I have to listen to the album like fucking 10 times before I get most of what he's trying to say, what he's trying to go about. So I think in conclusion, I'm gonna rate the album a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. If you stayed tuned for the whole video, make sure to please subscribe, like, and then comment, like I said before, with what your thoughts on the album are and what maybe I could do next to improve this video.
Wow. Pull up in a freak. Wow.